Well, good evening everyone. It's TrapperFURever here. I haven't posted a video for a little while, just due to our winter has turned into winter in the last little while. Catches are really slow. Towards the end of February we got about 9-10 inches of snow, and this past weekend I measured about 15 inches of snow, so it's been kind of a struggle to keep things active out there. All I have right now is just some wolf snares out. I went after that first 9-10 inches we got, and I went and repositioned everything, and I had a little bit of an unfortunate situation where I came to one location there, and from what I can tell a wolf got caught, but because the snare was hanging low, it looks like he put his foot into the snare, closed the ram, and he got out of there. I also had another one nearby where that snare was, and it was just knocked over by, I don't know, another wolf or the same wolf or what have you. So I've got a little bit of footage of that. I'll show you after I'm done talking here, I guess. So I went out today. It's just the first day we kind of shoveled out of the situation from the weekend, and I just took a ride. I didn't go check or move any snares, but I'm gonna head out tomorrow morning on Double Trouble. There was some wolf sign at the edge of the bush there. They're coming from the back. It doesn't look like they were on the field at all. They're just working the bait, what I have there from the back. So I'm gonna go tomorrow and hopefully set up a few. They're establishing trails now from what I can see, because the snow is getting quite deep, so they're going to be sticking to trails now, I'm thinking, because of the deep snow. So we haven't had that advantage this year at all, so I'm going to keep after them. I don't like giving up too early. That one that got away, it's kind of hard to tell how big it was or how many were there, what have you, but we'll keep after them. They're kind of running out of bait. I don't have much left to put out, but we'll see what we can grab this coming week. It's first week of March here. We got till the end of March to go after them. I did pick up a few coyotes over the last since my last I guess video. Nothing too good. I had one that was good and one that was still alive in the snare. I had to put him down, and there's an ugly coyote, so we went onto the burn pile. But I'm just taking some beavers off tonight, as you can see, and we're going to go to Winnipeg and take whatever I have remaining here to fur harvesters. The first sales coming up kind of in about a couple of weeks, so we'll see what the prices look like, and take it from there. I just want to thank everybody while I got a time here. I just want to thank everybody for watching the channel and commenting and giving me some likes and what have you, and kind of got off to a slow start this year just because of the camera situation which I couldn't find, but I'm already looking forward to maybe some spring beaver, and looking forward to next season already, and guaranteed I'm going to put those cameras somewhere safe, so I'll be able to get the whole season to you rather than just the last bit of it or what have you. But I hope everybody who does trap out there had a successful season. It really doesn't matter if you set a few traps, if you set a lot of traps, if you have a long line, or if you're just a young fella starting out and catching some weasels and squirrels and what have you. We're all kind of brothers in this activity, and talking to friends and people who trap. I consider them all brothers, and we're all brothers. And whether, like I said, whether you catch a lot of things or a few things, it's just great to be out there. And we definitely need some younger people getting out there, and it's always nice to see some young people out on the line, because us old fellas are getting along a little bit long in tooth. So, but that's the way it goes. We do what we love, and it's just been a great season for me. I've kind of didn't do as much as most years or what have you, but I am pleased with the fur I did pick up, and it's always a learning experience, and that's what I love about it. The animals, the bush, will teach you a lot if you pay attention. So I just hope everybody had a good season out there and stayed safe and stayed healthy, and that's the main thing. If we don't have the health, we don't have the strength to go out there, it's kind of tough. And I know there's going to come a time where I'm not going to be able to get out there anymore. So thankfully for YouTube and people who videotape their stuff, we can even go beyond our trapping days and live vicariously through the people who are going out and doing the things that we love doing all our life. So I appreciate everybody out there, and like I said, I'm already looking forward to next season. We're at the end of March here. I really surprised about how many wolves there were around this year. That was actually one of my goals this year, is to knock some down, and I know the deer are thankful for it, and the other ungulates. So I took a few out of the mix, and that's a good thing. We'll see what the populations are like next year. Things can change. Things can get different really quick sometimes, so we'll see how things go. But it's amazing that we're into March here, and the amount of snow we do have. It's somewhere like the end of December, beginning of January most years. So, but it's going to be a hard slugging out and walking in the bush now, because of course the snow depth and what have you. Harder for the animals, and harder for the humans too, who are out there. And I didn't harvest a lot of beavers this fall. I should have been after them more. The prices are supposed to be a little better, so we'll see what we can do for some spring trapping, depending on the time. I got other stuff to do. I want to finish that cabin up before we get into the summer months, and other stuff to do around the yard. So, but it always is a blessing to be out in the bush and just to enjoy nature. And like I said, we can, as humans, can learn a lot from the animals, can learn a lot from just nature itself. And the day we quit learning is the day, I don't think there's a day that we shouldn't keep learning. There's always something new to explore and something to do, but I've always said life is like a library, and depending on who you are and depending which book you want to take off the shelf, that's the way we should live our lives. Do something that you love, take those books off the shelf. And I'm always an advocate of, if you are trapping or snaring or into this way of life, there's never too much to read, there's never too much to watch, there's never too much conversation to be had with fellow trappers and people. So take advantage of it, and the more you read, the better you'll get at things, and the one little trick, two little tricks you can learn throughout the years or every year, it's well worth it. So I always say, if you're new to trapping, just gain as much knowledge as you can from everything you can. And I actually went to a wolf trapping demo there a couple of weeks ago in just a neighboring town, and it was very interesting. And like I said, you're with like-minded people, and you talk to them, you see what the instructor has to say, and everybody does things different. And I tend to do what works for me. You have to sometimes broaden your horizons and you know, try different things out. But I know a lot of the methods that I use are kind of tried and tested by myself, and if it's working, why change it up? So I really always tell people just to, you know, get to events or trapping conventions, support your local trapping association. I'm looking at going again to the Saskatchewan Trappers Association rendezvous, and I think it's March 22nd, 23rd, somewhere in that weekend. So I always have been there a few times, and I've always enjoyed it. So I'm gonna continue to go and support them. So anyway, like I said, I have a few clips I'll show you after this, just of a few coyotes I caught, and I'll show you that where that wolf got out of the snare. I also had a lynx jump straight through a wolf snare. He didn't even, you know, drop the snare or touch the snare really. He just kind of played hoops with it and went right through it. So it was kind of interesting to see. Sometimes I have caught quite a few lynx and coyote snares or even wolf snares, but this one wasn't at the right height or whatever. He just jumped through it. But it's always kind of fun to see the tracks go right to the snare and then nothing happens. But oh well, that's the way things go. So everybody take care out there, and definitely I'm going to post another video or two. Hopefully I hope to connect with another wolf or two before the end of the season. I'm going to keep plugging along, because you got to keep going after them until you can. So anyway, everybody take care. We'll talk to you soon, and like I said, I'll be showing a few just clips of a few catches and then that wolf escape, what have you. So anyway, we'll talk to everyone later. Have a good evening, and everybody be safe out there and take care. And remember, life's better on the mountain.
Hey there, folks. We're on the wolf line today, and got to one spot here had a few blind sets here by a beaver dam, and looks like I lost a wolf here, unfortunately. It snowed about 9 inches, 9 or 10 inches, so I had it's kind of a trail going this way, and I had a set right here up against this little shrubbery, and the rams there. I reset it here, but I'm thinking that wolf got caught by the front foot, and he yanked it and probably wore the snare down through the loop, and that was it. Took off. There's no blood, but he was fighting here and went down into the beaver dam. There's quite a few tracks here, so hard to say how many were here or what, but I guess he did leave me a present here, so oh well. Yeah, that's the way things go, and there's trails going on in there, and had another snare by this spruce tree, and he same thing, knocked it over and didn't even get it set off. But yeah, doesn't look like he was here all that long, but long enough to get away, I guess. So a few chew marks here, but anyway, yeah, well, that's too bad. Another wolf would have been quite nice here, but definitely wolf tracks here and going off that way. And there's a ram right here that I just propped up. He had it dragged all the way to here, so yeah, well, that's the way the ball bounces. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna go check a few more sets elsewhere and see if anything else shows up. I was at the dugout site there. I got some blind snares, and there was a wolf in there, but came very close to one spot there, but didn't connect. So anyway, that's too bad. But we're gonna go across the swamp here from the other side and check that bait site out. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are out again for a check. First check after I caught that kind of woolly wolf there. That's old beaver dam bait, and I just came into double trouble here. So see, we picked something up here. So it's been I think 3 days, maybe 4 days since I've been here. So we'll go check it out. It's starting to snow lightly, which is good. I'm gonna check all my stuff today, hopefully, if I get to it. And we'll see if we picked anything else up here, but we got some fur kind of coming this way, so yeah, I'm on the upper side of whatchamacallit, the bait. And just put this extra snare in here, so looks like we got a coyote here, so pretty dirty in here, but hopefully it's a good one. Yeah, this snare hasn't been here all that long, so right on. See what it looks like. Yeah, he's got a patch missing again, here, so. Oh well, it's too bad. Messed up my snare here, but anyway. We'll pull him out of here and continue checking. Hopefully there's something else that shows up here today. So we'll talk to everyone soon. Good afternoon, everyone. TrapperFURever here. We are on the line today, on the wolf snare line. I don't have anything else right now, so we checked the south line yesterday. There was one wolf at Double Trouble, but didn't go into the bait at all, just kind of snuck onto the field and went back out just as fast as it came, so no connection there. And it's old beaver dam bait, had a couple of snare knockdowns by coyotes, so that was yesterday's thing. But we're at another bait site here. I don't know if I've shown you this one this year, but it's kind of on a ridge again, but there's kind of a cut kind of to the east of me here, and a lot of kind of hazelbrush and birch here, so I'll just flip you around here. The wolves were in here, at least a couple. They didn't come from the back side though, they came from the trail side this time, so got some tracks right here. I don't know if anybody will pick them up or not, but followed my skidoo trail and my bait pile's kind of over there. So, and looks like I said there's two of them. Looks like this track was heading out of the bait, and I know one crossed the yeah, there's an intersection there where one cross the other, unless it's the same one just circling back. But I did see two tracks on the trail when I drove in here, so. And these tracks are heading that way. And coming in here, I checked all my snares. I'm not missing anything, but there was, I don't know, something dragging something. But like I said, I've checked my snares. Everything's accounted for, so I'm just going to, I don't know if somebody else has some snares in the vicinity or not, but I'll just walk you up the trail here. See if we can figure out. Yeah, that little trail went that way, and nice beautiful day out here again, and definitely a wolf track there. And as you can see, there is something dragging, so I'm not missing any snares. I think this would be wolf tracks, but and the drag marks continue this way. So I've got the 22 here. I'll follow them for a ways, see if I can tell what's going on here. And if we do find something, I'll definitely turn you back on. Talk to everybody later. Good afternoon, everyone. We're out checking some snares today. We're expecting some snow, so I wanted to check everything before. Supposed to get about 10 centimeters, so we're at Old Beaver Dam Bait, and looks like I picked up a coyote here, but I'm gonna have to dispatch him. But we'll go take a quick look at him. I don't know where he's caught, but take a peek. There he is. Kind of a darker looking coyote, but we'll put him out of his misery for now. Looks like he's got connected by the neck, but something happened once again, so anyway, we'll dispatch him and have another one to skin. Anyway, still not quite at the end of February here, but we're still plugging along. I'm not gonna quite give up on these wolves. There has been some activity, but nothing's committing. We'll go check today and see what we can find.